Womp womp. Oh shit. Hi? Chat? Can you hear me? Hi, okay, cool. I'm audible then. Audio's not weird, is it? Because on my end, it's kind of weird for some reason. I literally just woke up. Like, my alarm didn't go through. I wasn't able to prepare properly for the stream, and as a result, you guys are gonna have to settle with this YouTube chat right now. There we go. Okay, how about now? How about now? Should be good, right? I think it should be good. God damn. Morning voice DN indeed. Wait, actually, okay. This should be voice should be better by now. Oh, can you hear that? Can you hear that? I'm gonna mute the music real quick. Can you hear that? I hear cat. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, my cat's meowing pretty loud. Holy shit. Girl needs something. Aw. Sorry, I can't take care of you right now. I'll take care of you in an hour or two. Oh god. Oh wow, he's meowing. Holy shit. He's meowing. Cat doing well? Yeah, I'd say so. So far he's stable. She's energetic. She's fine for now, at least. I don't know when exactly she's like, you know, gonna pass away, but it's soon. Are you sick? Yep, been sick for a while now. So maybe the voice that you're hearing right now isn't actually my morning voice. It's just my sick voice. And it's gonna sound like I'm fucking Vox Akuma doing like, you know, a little voice fry to make it sound like I'm intentionally wanting to sound really hot. Yep, that's awful. Yeah, it is awful, dude. Yeah, GF skill, that's the plan. So why stream today when you're streaming tomorrow? Well, I wanna stream. That's really all about it. Haven't streamed in a while. It's been like a week or something, and I want to stream. Besides, there's new drama around too going on. It's pretty wild. Burp into the mic? No. Sick Rabbit Medicine Fund? Aw, shit. Thank you, gentlemen. Professor Gentleman. Appreciate that, brother. I really do. For fuck's sake, why is Hex invading DN's account? You know what I just recently discovered about Hex too? He's not actually the first person that tried to do the whole hot guy voice thing. It's actually this guy named Cryotic. Remember this guy? Was it Cryotic? Yeah, I think it was Cryotic. He was that guy that was like, yeah, guys, I want to play really cool. Like, fuck. I think it was him. Like, he was the first one that did voice fries that had a lot of female fan base, that apparently his voice sounds like butter and all these sorts of shit. Yeah. Oh god. Some memories, dude. Literally an early corpse husband. Yeah, exactly. And I don't know how much of that voice was real or how much of it was fake. Not that it matters if it was real or it was fake, but god damn, dude. He actually set the precedent. For one, he was a sex pest apparently, and a problematic person behind the scenes, and you know, that precedent does not sound good. Oh shit. Oh, thank you, Douglas Diaz. I appreciate it, bro. I really do. Appreciate it. Say thank you to him. Time to make this opportunity and steal some Vox fans, Mr. Rabito, man. Now, 2022 Dian would be so happy. Would be so happy to even hear that. In fact, I distinctly remember actually appealing to Vox fans back then. But obviously with how how they are these days, I'd probably rather not. I mean, actually, you know what? I don't even know how Vox is doing these days, or the Kindreds. I feel like I should. Oh, hi, Mini Ruds. Hi, Twitch chat. W gentleman. Yeah, actually, he's a mod on YouTube. Yeah. Augusta P, thank you for joining. Actually, you know what? Yeah, how is Vox doing? How is Vox? How are you doing, Blood? Are you doing good? Ooh. Ooh. That's probably around 1.2k. No, yeah, probably something around that. Holy shit. I mean, I don't think Vox is dead or anything. I mean, these sorts of numbers are still pretty huge for a corpo VTuber, but for somebody that has 1.3 million subscribers, it's really not that. Damn, the fucking VTuber fad really died early on for a lot of the Yumijos and the female audience, isn't it? Or maybe they moved on. Chat, have they moved on to another, quote, better VTuber, male hot sounding VTuber, or did something else happen? Because for Vox, I could somewhat understand the side of the Kindreds that may not like follow him all the time, especially since like he takes frequent breaks, like a lot of breaks. He took a lot of yeah, no, exactly. He took a lot of breaks, so I can understand why a lot of Kindreds may not want to like consistently give him money anymore. Yeah, probably a Chinese dude we don't know about. Yeah, probably, especially knowing how the Chinese. Yeah, goddamn. Bro, the Chinese VTuber industry literally exploded in a lot of hot sounding male VTubers after Vox and Luxiam got popular. Everybody in China wanted to capitalize on the Yumejo market because, like, there is no industry, there is no bigger audience for females than in China. Because if I remember correctly, I think there's actually more females in China than there are males. Uh, Female to male ratio, China. Oh, never mind, never mind. I thought no, never mind. I'm wrong. Still though, isn't that kind of balanced? Let's do that into the US, for example. 97. Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. It's roughly around similar size. That's crazy. Hi, DD Master. Yes, it is. Wasn't there a new Fujo game with all the hot boys that came out recently? You mean Love and Deep Space? Oh shit! Oh shit! You think Love and Deep Space did something to VTubing? Actually, you know what? You might be onto something. When did this release? Like 2023, 2024? Yeah, 2023. You know what? To me, it actually makes a lot of sense that a lot of the Yumejos migrated over from VTubers to Love and Deep Space because in Love and Deep Space, they can actually talk to the people directly. And, you know, the infinite amount of money that somehow these people are able to pull up are better spent in a video game like this. Holy shit, probably. I don't know. I find it hilarious whenever DN says female for some reason. Yeah, it sounds very derogatory when it comes from my mouth. For some reason, it sounds like I'm like saying a slur, or that I'm saying it with very bad intentions, like I'm being mean to them. It's like me saying penis havers. I'd like to think it's like, you know, yeah. These kinds of games have always been very big in China, but this one just got very big. No, exactly. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, before Love and Deep Space, there was something called Mystic Messenger that became really popular back then. Like super. Have you reacted to Harry's document? Oh shit. Okay. Let's actually go into that one, because my dude made another document like a couple days, like literally 2 days ago. Hold on. Hey Zari, CEO of Nexus. Remember that corpo that everybody memed on because they released like 20 something VTubers on launch? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, hold on. 27? Oh shit. Yeah, it was the agency that everybody was calling a battle royale type of VTuber agency. Anyway, so Harry made this document over on note.com, basically trying to release a Nexus 2.0, right? Because they just closed down literally last month because probably they were not able to sustain their resources. Probably because a lot of the talent, it's not viable. Like any person it doesn't take for a VTuber smartass to realize that this is not viable. Sustaining that many talents is not good for you. And they can't be managed to an extent that they deserve, right? So anyway, he made this, and it got him a lot of shit. Like a lot of shit. I mean, I just look this up, right? Nexus CEO document. And then everybody on Kurosanji is shitting on him. There's also this. I'm gonna literally gonna pull up everything. Yeah, Kurosanji. Armchair made a stream about it. Oh, there's another video by Eldritch Library. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of here in here. Anyway, Armchair was the one that made this tweet. Okay. The CEO of Nexus has just put out a post-mortem write-up describing his rationale for which he ran his now closed agency. Here are some highlights. He explicitly states that his goal with Nexus was to make cash, expand his business network, and then move on to the next business. Yep, a lot of VTuber agencies are like this. None of his conclusions about the industry have changed. Still sometimes blah 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 blah. So he has all these like very negative conclusions or translations to the things that Nexus has done. Right? You can go ahead, pause the stream, and like leave it on if you want to read through all of it. But yeah, in general, it seems like it's quite negative, right? It's quite negative. VTuber pump and dump. Yeah. Because, like, it's weird that anybody would release. I mean, come on, chat. Like I said, everybody was skeptical of Nexus ever actually being a contending force in the market. Everybody, including me, everybody, including you, like some talents, maybe select few talents may have thought that it might have a chance depending on what their experience in the company was, but everybody could see the writing in the wall. I've met Clotho. Oh yeah, no, me and Clotho have collabed. Clotho is cool. Clotho even actually made a statement about it. We'll get into that later. Anyway, what I'm trying to say here is, like, Nexus is, you know, yeah. Everybody's shitting on them right now. Read the part about drama tubers. Oh yeah, no, let's see. Let's see. Drama tubers. Where's that part? I know the part about the drama. I saw the drama tubers part. I just didn't see it. I just didn't see it. Gems. Oh, Gem. Thank you. Oh, drama tubers is a document. Oh yeah, no, exactly. Okay, yeah. Hold on. GM, thank you for the super chat. My Shoji's super chat is being sent to you instead of Funny Rabbit Man. Ah, you make good videos. Thanks, I appreciate it, bro. I really do. Oh, never mind. Fourth point. I'm so actually blind. See, chat, this is why I'm sick. Never mind. He set aside an entire portion of the blog to rail against drama tubers for digging into his LinkedIn. Oh! He does not acknowledge that he failed to disclose to EN audiences that Captain, the owner of AniLive, was an angel investor in his company at any point during... I mean, I didn't do this. I mean, I railed on him. I railed into his, like, into the concept of his agency and the fact that, you know, he's releasing multiple talents all at the same time, literally up the rip. So, but I didn't do this. I don't know what I don't know what the fuck this means. And if anybody even done that. Railed? Railed. Yeah. Don't have LinkedIn if you don't want to get found, dumbass. Well, that's the thing too. At the same time, any like respectable businessman also kind of needs a LinkedIn for other investors to actually see their business. To like look at their professional portfolio. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously they don't need to do that, but it's sort of like having a Twitter account. Even though you don't want to have a Twitter account, these days it's kind of mandatory as a content creator or as a business. I mean, as a business, it's kind of necessary that you have an online account, right? Especially on TikTok and shit like that. You kind of have to. Fishman legit puts his LinkedIn on Face website. I don't know why this guy was so offended. He's offended because I think a few people are apparently like you know, shitting on him for that. And to be fair and to be honest with you, I didn't even know. Yeah. So anyway, the translation for this and how people perceived his original document was super bad, right? But then he made another tweet 5 days ago saying, oh, not 5 days ago, 2 days ago, saying that releasing an official translation, and we're gonna get into that. Since I'm not a native speaker, I originally wrote my reflections in Japanese to ensure I could capture fully every detail. The original article was written for Japanese audiences, specifically for my JP account. So entrepreneurs, investors, and people involved in VTuber-related work. So this makes sense to me because when I read that document, yeah, it did feel like it was actually a lot of corpo speak. Yeah. Anyway, because much of it focused on company management and business, including strategic thinking and hypotheses that may not have definitive answers, and I understand that some parts may be difficult to agree with. Still, so I understand this more than anybody. Right? I understand this more than anybody. Because when you're an audience, when a CEO says that their goal for an agency is to make money and then move on to the next audience, that is a negative thing. A business rather. That is a negative thing. Because you're going to see them as soulless husks of people that don't actually have any passion here, that don't have like all these sorts of drives to explore or expand the VTuber industry or change it or some sort of profound bullshit like that. But when you're an investor, when you tell them that your goal is to make money, of course they're gonna be happy. Like, you know, it's a lot of corporate. The corporate lingo makes it so that the two audiences, both the VTuber industry's viewers and then the investors and the entrepreneurs and shit like that, are not gonna like on or agree on. It's for two different people. So anyway, for now, I realize it's too late. I've decided to post its official English translation because excessive negative interpretations and incorrect translations have spread so widely. It's heartbreaking that in one day, people who trusted me ended up feeling betrayed without realizing it. Yeah, no, this is true. This is true. I actually saw a lot of people that apparently, like, you know, they didn't like the fact that they was releasing Brave to Nexus 2.0 and then saying all these thoughts then. Kind of weird. And you know what? He's right. He's actually right. And we kind of all are right too. We should have explained. He should have explained this in English as well. Because as a business, anybody that you say will be used against you, especially if you're a CEO. Anyway, yeah, he's sorry. He should have released both Japanese and English versions. Anyway, sadly, the misinformation has already taken a life on its own, and I don't intend to go out of my way to defend myself at this point. As for the closure of Nexus, a failure is a failure. I accept the criticism that goes with it. I have no objection there. You're free to interpret this English version however you like, and I'm not going to comment further on that. But when I hope you discuss it, please refer to this as the official one. Okay. Okay, buddy. Let's go. Let's go through it. How I needed to shut down Nexus Academia in 1 year. Okay. I think he should have really thought about this like concept too, though. I don't know if he actually knew that. Well, actually, I will know. I don't know if he actually knew that being a VTuber agency is actually more expensive than it is, than it looks, and that having more talents will actually make it more expensive because you need to pay for more staff members to pay for those talents, and then also have to pay for the projects of those talents. I mean, unless they were going the Nijisanji route of making the talents pay for everything, which is, you know, that's something I fundamentally disagree with. That's bad. You should have figured because that's how businesses work. We'll see. Hello, I'm Harry, CEO from a company for creators. We established the company in Singapore in October 2023. Now, as we finish Q1 for our second fiscal year, we're operating as a startup. The article about how I launched... Okay, whatever. Why an English-speaking V-Mobile live streamer agency? Yeah! Why choose AniLive for some fucking reason? And, like what Armchair says, apparently the reason why this is because Captain, the owner of AniLive, and was it the former CEO of Prism Project, actually came in as an angel investor, and that, like, they needed to come here in order to operate? Damn. Anyway. V-Mobile live streamer agency, as it is where most of the interpretations happen between Asian and Western audiences, I'd like you all to understand the difference with VTuber agency correctly. In Japan, there's a distinction between VTuber agencies, managing online entertainers who primarily stream on platforms like YouTube or Twitch, using anime avatars, and mobile live streamer. That is true. That is true. TikTok and Irium is actually, I think, the biggest, Reality, I think, are the biggest people for this. Problem is, you translate this over to the Western side of the industry, and you're going into, you know, because the difference between Japan and the West right now is because in Japan, VTubing is mainstream, right? So phone streaming apps like Reality can work there, especially if they're VTubers. In China, it works there. In the West, that does not necessarily translate, right? To a certain extent, it may be so that you're too ahead of your time, but if you're too ahead of your time, maybe you should have realized, if you're a business and you realize that there's no demand for that market, maybe you shouldn't force a demand there, you know? Unless you really do have the capital. Unless you do. Not just that, Captain was Harry's ex-boss. Yeah, no, I remember. Because Harry used to work for Izumo. Yep. That too. These streaming apps are popular in Asia and extreme. Yeah, I remember, especially in China. They're more popular in China than anywhere else, I'm gonna be real. Yeah. On big global platform, unlike a typical VTuber agency that might have fewer talents streaming on big global platforms like YouTube, Twitch, mobile live streamer agency often has very large number of talents, sometimes 100, 500, or even 100, 1,000 under one agency. Yes, in China, I forgot the names. In China, this is actually true. This is actually real. There's a lot of people in China that own these fucking smartphone-based streaming apps farms. I mean, you might have seen them on like TikTok memes, chat. You know how in China, there's like a lot of these smartphone streamer agencies where they literally just put them in a warehouse and have them stream out the wazoo. It's like farming. Actually, you know what? I think I can pull it up right now. Chinese streamer farms. Yeah, content farms. Hold on. Yeah, you see this shit, chat? You see this? Oh god, it's TikTok too. Come on. Can I get something that's not? TikTok. Here. Actually, you know, this might be it. This can be it.
It's unbelievable, but these are live streamers in
You see this shit, chat? I think that you might have seen them. Like somewhere in your timeline at some point. These are actually one of those streamer agencies. Like mobile live streamer agencies. They're actually just streamer farms. Because in China, a large contingent of their economy actually relies on people like this, on agencies like this. And it's actually kind of dystopian when I think about it. It's literally just girls, like pretty girls, in a warehouse, all streaming together. And sometimes, they can get up to they can get up to a lot of viewers, Chad. Like the content farm economy in China is actually so massive. I've done my research on that a while ago. I wish I could turn it into a VTuber, into like a Depressed Nosagi video, but I can't because it's not VTuber related. Maybe when I don't have, when I'm not talking about VTubers and I can make my own non-VTuber related content pop up in the future, but it's actually that bad. They do more live selling. Oh, live selling is part of the thing that they're doing. Yeah. This is actually also live streaming as well. Hold on. So, how do I want to describe this? These are one of those agencies, right? But for these people, what they do is that they just sell products like, one of those TikToker streams where they just show products out the wazoo and then they literally bid it and shit. Yeah, no, that's one of the things they do. But one of the things they do is also this. Where is it? This. To a certain extent, it may be something like an MCN in the Western side. How do they suppress the noise? I don't know. Actually, I don't know. 10 Chinese VTubers appear literally every week. This is very cyberpunk. Oh yeah, no, Ande Kanata, real. Because in China, I don't know why the influencer market is so big in China. And it's so hard to actually it's so hard to compete in there too because it's so saturated. You guys think the Western streaming market is saturated? You should go overlook at China. Arasaka's newest VTuber. Yep. Anyway, why it's different than a VTuber agency? Platform focus. They focus on apps meant for mobile devices, often designed for real-time audience engagement. Yeah, true. Talent number. True. Because it's a volume-driven business, many streamers versus view top owners, these agencies tend to recruit or manage far more talents. So, volume focused. One of the things that actually make investors happy and versus what makes a lot of audiences happy is the successful talents versus the not so successful talents. As an audience, you might not want to hear or like to hear that a certain VTuber is more favored corporately because they're more successful versus everybody else. But in business, it actually makes a lot of sense. Because if you're a businessman, if you're a VTuber CEO, it makes a lot of sense to favor like the more successful few rather than the not so successful many. You know what I mean? We don't like that. Again, we don't like that as a VTuber audience because it makes it so that our Oshis are not taken care of when other people are. That's why that sort of business is dangerous and weird for a VTuber agency. I've explained this in my VTuber video, but when you're in an industry where parasociality is important and key and is the reason why this industry lives and breathes, that sort of mentality and flat out admitting that is very bad PR. It's very bad PR. The problem is when the less successful people get completely ignored. Oh, you mean like Nijisanji Indonesia? Yep, 100%. I think they should be. I think they should better vetting process if that's the case. That is true. There's a lot of small corpos out there that just pick random talents because they're I don't know they're maybe happy to join or they're very passionate or whatever. Unfortunately, dude, passion does not mean like entertainment. They should, yeah, 100%. They should know how to vet for talents. Was there any GID? You mean India or Indonesia? Because India, yes. Indonesia, yes. Hello, my husband. Hi, my wife. Safe bet, your Oshi isn't profitable. True. I'll totally join vPimper. Oh, shit, yeah. No, 100%. Look, in vPimper, I'm going to not take care of you, but also take your money. That's what I'll do. Anyway, what I used to do and what I want to do. I'm half Japanese, half Taiwanese. Based. Grew up loving anime, manga, and all sorts of content and spent my college days more on studying abroad and interning overseas than actually going to class. I joined the company running one of the live streaming apps called 17 Live as a new graduate in October 2019. About a half a year before COVID started, for about 3 years I worked as an assistant to the CEO at the Global CEO's office under Mr. Ono at the time. While there, I experienced live streaming industry's explosive growth. Same, brother. I guess he saw it from like an inside perspective and the money it brings in because he was literally there as a worker. Meanwhile, we saw it as an audience member. Where can I leave this joke? You can go ahead and go to his Twitter account and just click on the note. While I experienced the live streaming industry's explosive growth during the pandemic, witnessed how 17 Live tried to expand into the US and the Middle East and failed. Watched as everything gradually got taken over by TikTok Live. It was jam-packed 3 years. After I went independent for about a year, I worked in the entertainment and Web3 spaces as a freelance business developer and marketer with a strong passion for creator economy industry. And then I founded my company. Having an interest in leveraging my strengths, global business, entertainment, and the creator economy, I began exploring the possible ventures. That's when I set my sights on the overseas VTuber market. I thought, I want to take on the challenge in overseas markets with a culture that originated in Japan right before founding the company. I traveled around anime conventions in Southeast Asia and North America, arranged meetings with local VTuber CEOs, and gathered insights into those markets, forming a few hypotheses along the way. So, this fills me half with positivity, like appreciation for the fact that he did try to learn the industry, and at the same time, not so much. Because this kind of flat out admits that he didn't know anything about VTubing, and when he saw VTubing, he saw profit and opportunity rather than developing a passion for it first. You know what I mean? And again, that's fine. As a CEO, that's fine. There's a lot of Silicon Valley investor types over in the VTuber agency that don't actually have any interest in the market at all. They just see it as an avenue to make milk money out of the industry. But at the same time, he did try to learn, right? He did try to learn about the industry and met with a lot of VTuber CEOs apparently. So that's kind of cool. Anyway, initial hypotheses and goes. Okay, so we're gonna learn about what he thought, what he discovered. VTubers are one of the rare new forms of culture to originate in Japan. A major trend started in Japan and started worldwide thanks to companies like Cover and Any Color. But each market seems to be slightly in different phases. I got the impression that today, Japan might be where overseas markets will be 3 to 4 years later. Okay, I'm curious what he means by this. When I talk to people in the overseas V community, every single one of them said that YouTube and Twitch are oversaturated. Too many competitors, but they had no viable alternatives. In Japan, platforms like Reality or Irium serve as the next steps, but overseas that hasn't fully developed yet. What? Okay, actually, you know what? I think I see the problem. He concluded right that every single person says that YouTube and Twitch are oversaturated. And the solution that he came up with that is an alternative platform. So instead of realizing that the competitor is the problem, he thought that the platform was the problem. You see what I mean? Twitch and YouTube, an alternative is not the solution, bro. Everybody bitches and complains about Twitch. Yes, that is true. But that's an entirely new problem. That's an entirely new problem, separate from oversaturation. I feel like that's the opening line that he should have started here. That the fact that people kind of don't like Twitch right now, like for a long time, and that YouTube doesn't have a proper like streaming options as a VTuber. It's not optimal. Wow. Okay. He's not wrong. Yes, both are a problem, but how much money do you need to start a streaming platform? Well, not just start a streaming platform, sustain a streaming platform. He's not wrong. I agree. He's not wrong. He just concluded the wrong things. He got two pieces, he got two things correctly. He just wasn't able to connect it properly. In Japan, platforms like Reality or Irium serve as the next steps, but overseas, that hasn't fully developed yet. Reality is growing explosively in North America. But I heard from creators that making an avatar in the US is extremely expensive. Local illustrators can cost more than double compared to Japan. True! Thank you. I appreciate this so much. I've been saying this for a long time now. Get a Chinese or local artist for your VTuber model. Because US artists are so expensive and often they don't follow, they're slower compared to Japanese artists. Yeah. It's not feasible for many. In Japan, you can find cheaper options like sites like Coconala or Booth. True, Booth is very good. For us, it's Etsy. But that's not really accessible here. I felt that as more people try to become VTubers, the rise of long-tail content creators would inevitably arrive. Long-tail is a business term referring to the idea that in the digital age, niche and content of smaller scale creators collectively attract a significant audience. Rather than having only a few mainstream hits or top stars, an increasing number of smaller creators can survive and thrive because the internet lowers distribution and marketing costs. That, again, there's sense in this. This does make a lot of sense. It's true. That's a lie. Booth is accessible to the West. Booth is accessible to the West, but very few people, unless like you already know how Booth and Skeb works, are not able to use Booth. You know what I mean? It's accessible to the West, but like, how do I want to describe that? It's hard to get into. So East is cheaper and faster and better. Impressive. Yes. Why do you think a lot of countries import all of their labor, import all of their like all that sort of work over in the West? In China, in Japan, in India, in the Philippines. Yep. But it depends on what sort of product you're importing. Or, right? Art is one of those because like in the East, there's a lot of artists that don't want to do anything, that don't have any jobs, because everybody is in Japan or everybody is in China or everybody is in the US, mostly in the US, especially in the animation side of the industry. Anyway, because the business model of V-Mobile live streamer agency platforms, V-Mobile live streamer agency is heavily dependent on platforms, it's relatively easy to generate revenue without burning too much capital as long as the platforms can pay us well, compared to straight into competitive platforms like YouTube and Twitch, where there are no platform bonuses. My idea was to run a V-Mobile live streamer agency to generate sustainable cash flow, strengthen our network, and leverage this foundation to explore new opportunities within the industry. That makes sense. But if you don't understand the fact that VTuber agencies are expensive and launching too many at the same time is even more expensive, then your logic does not make sense. I don't think Harry is a stupid person. Actually, I think he's smart. So far, he's actually pretty right. He's right about a lot of the things that he's saying. His conclusions and observations are all correct. Some of them miss, but I think he just doesn't understand VTubing enough. That's why he failed. He's very logical, chat. He's very logical. I would like to think. He just doesn't understand VTubing. And that's why he mistakes a lot of the logic that he's formed and completely misses. I would like to think. I think he's pretty stupid. He missed the whole picture. Oh yeah, no, exactly. Exactly. He just doesn't understand VTubing, that's all. Like his logic doesn't make, except for this part. Except for this part. This is pretty weird. This is just the wrong conclusion. Anyway, the end, he's not logical, which is why he keeps making logical errors. It's Dunning-Kruger. Hold on. Okay, maybe I misworded that. It's more like his conclusions make sense. His observations are correct. You know what I mean? He just misses a lot on his... Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. He's actually you're right. I'm wrong about my wording. His observations are correct. His logic into forming these conclusions are wrong. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Where is this? Concerns about the value of an agency. The evolving creator economy is reducing the value of agencies. Thanks to more online tools, creators can now independently gather information, find work, and produce content. I feel like it's getting harder to define an agency's exclusive value, things only an agency can do. Meanwhile, a live-verse agency model can depend often on volume. Rather than 10 talents which earns 10 millions, it's about 100 talents. Yep. It's about 100 talents each earning 1 million, 10 million, earn 1 million yen. Okay. This is just actually wrong in multiple levels. It's correct in... It's probably correct on like his mobile live streaming app like industry. But in the VTuber industry, this does not happen. The only times this happen is in Nijisanji. And even then, Nijisanji is special because Nijisanji got there first before everybody else. They literally have the founders, the first movers advantage. So I would like to think they're an exception than the rule. Every agency that has tried to do this has failed. And that's why I think Harry doesn't actually understand VTubing, is because when he did his research on the agencies that has done that, he'll realize that this is wrong. Survival bias, yep. I wonder what VTuber CEOs he's met that actually made him to led him to these conclusions. I'm going to imagine they're VTuber CEOs that are not that successful. Like maybe they found success in their, like, I don't know, in the first 6 months or something of their operation and then died a year later. But I don't categorize that as a successful CEO. I think a successful CEO is that you're able to survive a business, especially in VTubing, for at least 2 years. That's what I think. Because in this industry, it's so easy to call yourself a successful CEO if 1 or 2 of your talents pop the fuck off. If that happens, that's not because of your leadership. That's not because of your company. It's because the talents did well. What do you mean? Yeah, you supported them, but that's like the basic extent of your job. The competence of a CEO in VTuber agencies are, I think, measured by how much sponsors you are able to throw to your talents, the partnerships that you are able to do for them, the events that you are able to help manage your talents, the places that they've been able to do, the big events like 3Ds and shit. That's what I categorize as successful leadership. But when it's just one successful talent that made like let's say 100k subscribers over on YouTube, that's not on you as a CEO's success. That's on the talent success. You know what I mean? Tsundere survived for 3.5 years. They dragged their feet for all of those 3 years. Yeah, that's why I corrected myself. That's the measure of success that I think. Again, I'd like to correct myself. It's not about the success, being able to survive for 2 years. It's about what I just said. 2 years, if you're able to do that, let me correct myself. If you're able to do what I just said for 2 years, you are a successful CEO. You know what I mean? Do you think a weeb can make a V? Oh yeah, of course a weeb can make a good VTuber corpo. It has to be like a very it just has to be a very like business-minded weeb. Let's see. In North America, there aren't streamer agencies. In this model, there are barely any agencies. Wait, what? Wait, what? There are barely any agencies that manage over 10 VTubers? Chat, how do we tell him? How do we tell him, chat? So yes and no. There's a shit ton of streamer agencies. What do you mean? Maybe he means like VTuber agencies or one of those mobile agencies? How do you build credibility when you want to manage a large number of talents in a market where the word agency can have different nuance than the one in Japan? In Japan, the company often has stronger positions than creators. In North America, it's the complete opposite. The talent hires the company to do what they can't do alone. Unless you deliver a clear benefit they can't get independently, it's not really an agency. Oh yeah, okay. True, this observation is true. I've been thinking about this business model since founding the company. How can we export the... You can't do this. You can't export the Japanese streamer agency model to North America because it would have to be that you would actually have to import also, or export also, the values of Japan and North America. Their values, their ethics, the way they do things are just fundamentally different. It's completely different cultures. It's hard to export shit like that unless there is some sort of similarity. If you... Something like this you can export to, let's say, Indonesia, Philippines, Malaysia. That can happen because Japan, Indonesia, Malaysian, and Japanese culture has a lot of similarities, right? And they're easily, like, you know, moldable. Like it or not, poorer countries are groomable compared to, like, bigger countries. You know what I mean? So when there's completely different cultures, it's not gonna mesh well. Moldable or malleable? Aren't those two the same things? I think those are the two same things, no? Whatever. I think they're you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Oh, okay. Well, whatever. You know what I mean, chat. That the FW when your country is submissive and breedable. Oh yeah, no. Southeast Asian countries are super submissive and breedable. Yep. The answer for myself, the academia concept. In the midst of all of this, we came up what we called the academia model. So your own VTuber Talent Academy, okay. Yep, I remember. We envisioned an academy where people who want to become VTubers gather to learn, compete, and push one another to grow. We'd provide regular lectures, shared assets, bonuses as incentives. In return, from the outset, we would not offer extensive one-on-one management to talents. We invited talents who understood and accepted that approach by explaining the concept many times during auditions and selection processes. Okay, this is actually pretty, I think, reasonable. So he realizes that it might not be the ones that a lot of talents or a lot of auditioneers are looking for. So explaining that out the gate when people audition is a good thing. That way, the auditioneers can know what they're signing up for. You know what I mean? But goddamn, should he have done his research first? Become a launchpad for the next generation of VTubers. Okay. Our idea was to serve as an academia for prospective VTubers rather than starting out on Twitch or YouTube. We'd have them begin their careers on a new mobile streaming platform. The best of them, those who achieved results, would move up to a full-service talent agency that offered more management. It's Nijisanji's VTA, bro. Does he actually mention VTA here? I'm curious. He did research, but he didn't understand it. The research that he did was more so on the business side than the culture side. Like, again, he actually he tried to understand VTubing, but he understood VTubing from a corporate perspective. He didn't understand why fans love it, why it's popular, and why the talents are the way they are, why the culture is the way they are. He did his research, just not on the part that is, I think, fundamental to making an agency successful. Which is not just on the corporate side of things, it's the culture side of things. I think you kind of need to understand both the culture and the corporate aspects of agency culture in the industry to actually succeed. You can't do both, you're gonna fail. That's why, like I said in my past videos, if you're more so a corporate guy, then you need to hire somebody that's a culture guy. If you're a culture guy, find somebody that's a corporate guy to help you. You know what I mean? If you have a weakness, try to subvert those. You have to make up for that weakness, and you have to realize that. That is to say, part of the contract giving IP to their talents is he concluded the condition that Nexus gets to keep using the IP. Let's get into that. I don't actually think I understand that much. Door knocking on English-speaking talents. First, we hired an American staff member. We asked him to contact as many independent VTubers and streamers as possible. Anyone who showed interest was then scheduled for an online meeting with me. Since I was based in Asia and our talents are North America, it was normal to have meetings in the middle of the night. I'm not a native English speaker, but when you talk to new people daily, you get pretty comfortable quickly getting to know each other. Oh, I suppose this was when he started talking to Ivanito. I saw the post with Ivanito on it. Yeah. It makes no sense. He tied his liver success to the success of Anilive. Did he actually do that? Wait, we're gonna get into that one. Did he really do that? Building a community with a one-team feeling. One team. Yeah. Don't. When you're an agency, don't. Through repeated pitches, introducing myself, our concept, and asking them to join us as talents, many people responded positively to the idea of Nexus. They seemed to like our concept, the idea of connecting with each other with other like-minded talents and being part of a community. This is what every VTuber agency does. This is not special. I was recruiting them as a way, the same way a startup recruit would recruit its early team members. Join this brand new ship. We successfully interviewed and welcomed new talents into the community, and they naturally gathered in our Discord voice chats to play games all night and hang out. Early on, there was strong, positive atmosphere. I felt the excitement of something new beginning. Did we look into his Roblox projects yet? Nope, not yet. Not yet. How do we dispel concerns about an unknown agency? With our first wave of talents, we moved on to launch marketing. As a new player without a major backing or our proven track record, earning trust was key for us to gain fans in the English-speaking market. There, we turned to collaborations with high-profile established talents. Through introductions and random DMs, I managed to connect with well-known EN VTubers like Filian or Lopi. This is cool. I actually thought this was cool, chat. Like getting people that has been in the industry and people that has been through the, let's say, the pre-VTubing industry era of AnimeTube and Discord servers, and somebody that has probably survived through grooming, the shit that happens in VR chat, the weird AnimeTube shenanigans and the industry at the time, by hiring Filian and Lopi. I think that's actually kind of smart. Yeah. They talked about how they grew their subscriber base from thousands. They create their content, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Whatever. Just when we were set and ready, right before the group's debut streams, when it happened. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We posted the academia concept, our plan to debut 27 talents over 3 days, and schedule we'd been preparing for months. But the response was a flood of harsh comments. This won't work. This defies all known conventions. Why would they do something reckless? Who's this idiot founder? Oh wow, this really struck an chord with him. A nerve, rather. We saw a barrage of negativity. From their perspective, they knew nothing about us. We were launching a large number of unknown talents on an unfamiliar platform. It's understandable they were all confused. It's not just understandable though. Because there is a precedent where this has failed. Remember VLive? Or fuck, chat, what's that fucking VTuber platform? That VTuber only platform that failed recently? I forgot their names. There's a precedent. The reason why, this is not just confusion, by the way, it's full-blown skepticism. The reason why everybody knew that this was gonna fail is because it literally took all the failing aspects of an EN VTuber agency. VStream, yes, VStream. It wasn't Irium. Irium is actually quite successful. It was VStream. Yeah. So again, it took the least successful and even the failing aspects of a VTuber agency, which is to debut multiple talents and to start them up on an unknown platform. These two aspects are literally core reasons as to why multiple VTuber agencies have failed. Why would anybody do it? Right? That's why everybody was skeptical. Still, some comments took aim at the talents themselves, calling them stupid for joining. Okay, now this, yeah. Fuck this. Fuck this. Nobody should do this. Nobody should do this. God damn. Honestly, seeing something you worked on for over half a year get torn apart right before your eyes was emotionally overwhelming. I got a bit emotional, responded to some of the comments in a confrontational tone, and ended up pouring more fuel on the fire, something I deeply regret. Yes, I remember this. We even made fun of him. But his reflection and him like saying that, you know, he fucked up, cool. It's there's very few people that are able to actually confess that. From what I'm gathering though, it seems like Harry is a very emotional person. You know what I mean? Ooh, drama tubers. Ooh, let's go. Like everywhere else, the world loves gossips and scandals, so there are always creators hungry for drama. We became fresh prey for those drama tubers. Right before our talent's debut, they dug up my like. Yeah, I don't know who did this, chat. Who did this? I don't remember. I haven't done this. I mean, but at the same time, it depends though. I think it depends because if you're a VTuber agency, you kind of need anybody, like even a talent or like somebody that actually has a vested interest in protecting like maybe not so researched individuals in the industry. Looking up your LinkedIn is actually like a good move. Company info, yeah, you kind of have to do that. But like personal stuff is actually kind of bad. I don't know who dug up his personal stuff. Actually, you know what? He doesn't necessarily say personal stuff here. So maybe it's actually just the LinkedIn and the past company information, which I think is a reasonable thing to do. I think that's a reasonable thing to do if you're an agency. Armchair did? I mean, I don't think Armchair actually went into his personal stuff, right? His past company informations, I think that's reasonable to look up, but like past stuff is where it's bad. Because that's, yeah, exactly. That's what LinkedIn is for, man. Unfortunately. Sounds like 4chan stuff. Yeah, if somebody actually dug up his personal stuff, 4chan probably did that. I couldn't think straight. I canceled all my meetings and spent 5 hours at a nearby sauna meditating, trying to reset my mindset. Okay. You just have to do our best and not overthink it. While the stains are raging, I got a DM from Merryweather, one of the top English VTubers with 400k subscribers, followers on X. Ugh, God, I hate X. 500k on YouTube and 300k on Twitch. Want to talk about this on my channel? He himself runs a webtoon company and a VTuber agency, so he was genuinely interested in our concept. On my side, I thought, if you don't clear up the misunderstanding here, we won't get another chance. So I decided to appear on Mary's show. I think this is wise. Top. To a certain extent, Merryweather is one of the more popular male VTubers, so I would say he's a top English VTuber, categorically speaking. Mary's a bot. Oh, okay, I know what you mean. Never mind. Yeah, Mary's a bottom. I've seen the memes around that, by the way, about how Mary is a pussy or something. I don't exactly know why. Wait, actually, I think I do know why. I think it's been explained to me. Yeah. Mary comes out with some pretty hot takes and then deletes them, right? Yeah. I haven't actually seen the takes that he deletes. I feel like I'm not on Twitter enough for me to see what tweets he deleted. Anyway, Mary is big because of his comics. Yeah, no, 100%. I know. I actually used to read a lot of Mary's comics. It was a gamble. Not a native English speaker. I might be able to explain what I truly intended clearly. They could easily twist my words, turning it into prime content for drama tubers. It would be a live broadcast with no pre-submitted questions, basically a public execution. However, people who knew Mary told me that he's not someone who maliciously attacks guests. He takes a fair chance, aligning with fans but also expressing his own views. So I resolved to be totally honest, straightforward, and passionate, focusing on correcting misconceptions. I spent an hour and 30 minutes, 1.5 hours, answering tough questions from Mary and fans, sweating through my English before going live. I was so nervous, I couldn't eat, but thankfully, I didn't say anything that caused more misunderstanding, I guess. Actually, if I remember correctly, the Merryweather interview apparently went well. I don't know, like I haven't actually seen it. I know that I said I would, but I haven't actually seen it. There were some comments that I saw where Mary didn't actually throw any hard-hitting questions, but I don't know. Outcome: Mary and I became good friends. Yeah, I think this was the turning point for them. Early success. Thanks to that controversy, ironically, our name got more attention. The debut performance on launch day was great, the talents had prepared a ton, performed amazingly, and viewers were excited. True. Chat, I actually genuinely believe in there is no such thing as bad press. Oh wait, what's the fuck? I'm butchering it again. Fucking ESL. That thing where all attention is good attention, because if you get bad attention, you can just turn it around, turn it into good attention, and then boom. Something like that. I actually genuinely believe in that. No such thing as bad publicity. Okay, yeah, that. I don't think there's any such thing as bad publicity. You just have to know how to like turn it around. But very few people do. That's why everybody that gets bad publicity dies. You can disagree with me. It's just that from my experience and from what I've seen, a lot of people do. And, you know, I actually see a lot of like failures and bad presses and all sorts of disasters in stuff beyond the industry. And I try to think, what could have they done to turn this publicity into something good? And I normally always have an answer for them. That's why I genuinely believe it. That being said, things are easier said than done, right? So, if I do eventually get into another bad press in the future and I don't know how to turn it around, you can make fun of me. Niji won't turn bad publicity around, lol. Well, yeah, they can't. They literally can't. Because they fumbled that one so bad. The publicity for Nijisanji in 2023 has been brewing for a while now. We make fun of you regardless. True. Anyway, our partner platform was pumping in big promotional budgets, so the more the talent streamed, the more they earned. Some of the streamers even earned more than $2,000 in their first month of streaming, which is, oh, that's pretty huge. Yeah, that's pretty huge. I wonder what their cuts are, though. I wonder what their cuts are. 400 applicants right after debut. That's pretty huge. After debut, like literally day one. Okay. Even after the drama, we still had 400 people who resonated with our concept and wanted to join. I don't think... So, I'd like to think it's not an achievement. There's always... In this industry, there are always gonna be people that wants to join an agency. Why the agency couldn't continue? Although our debut fest was a major success, things started unraveling quickly about 3 months later. 3 months later? Jesus! Yeah, actually, I can believe that. Because, not just in agencies, but in, like, in content creation in general, chat, you can be very successful last month, and then this month, you can be like a total shithead. Like, your content could be fucking dying. I mean, I'm pretty sure some of the investors helped with that dollar. Yeah. The lure of other platforms. Again, in Japan, VTuber and V-mobile streamer are distinct concepts, so you don't have to explain the difference. VTubers are mostly interpreted as virtual influencers that stream on YouTube. V-mobile streamers are mostly focusing on smartphone-based streaming apps such as Reality, Ariam, TikTok Live. But in North America, the line doesn't exist. Everyone pretty much wants to be a VTuber and nobody specifically aims only for mobile streaming. Yes. You have to understand, chat, mobile in Asia is much more popular than the West. In the West, they're more from what I've noticed and I've seen multiple well, maybe not multiple, but like I've seen a YouTube video and read a paper about this, but apparently in America PC culture is the bigger thing. It's slightly changing right now, especially with the advent of TikTok, but I think for the most part we're mostly computer based. Don't you not? Do you not have phones? No, exactly. The person that also did that, yeah, by the way, did not understand North America. Yep. Why not stream on YouTube? Okay, finally answering this question. When talents interacted with VTubers on X, they'd be invited to collaborate on YouTube. But early on, we had exclusive conditions with our partner platform that restricted multi-platform streaming, because that was a strategy where talents and company could get benefits from, such as monetary bonus from the platform partner. So our talents had to say, sorry, the agency won't let me stream on other platforms. People reactions was, that sucks, and the negativity spread among creators. When we loosened the restrictions in response, talents understandably migrated to the more fun option. As a result, our main platform strategy started to crumble. Please don't get me wrong, this is not to blame talents at all, it's a failure for management to build the balanced guidelines and operations. No, it's not a failure of management. It's a failure of understanding why that worked, why that failed. Yeah. It's just a failure to understand why that failed, is all. This whole idea was fucked from the start, yep. If Harry does this in China, it can work. That's the thing. It can work in China. Or in Japan. In the West? Nope. The challenge of promotion commitment. Contracts that don't force streaming hours. When you run a global agency, there are many legal and cultural constraints. If you try to impose streaming hours as a requirement, you start to encroach on employee status under US or local labor laws, okay? Which places a huge burden on the company. So our contract had to be relaxed in that sense, making it impossible to enforce something as crucial as streaming hours. Arguably the most important element for the business. Looking back, I think we could have found ways around this, like not mandating streaming hours explicitly, but using indirect methods, e.g., if you don't meet the streaming hours, if we don't meet streaming minimum for no explicit reason, we part ways to get the business going. So a lot of talents are not streaming was a problem? Basically extortion. Well, I mean, it's not extortion from the company side. Because it sounds really bad as a VTuber audience, but as a business, it's actually something that's necessary. If I was a VTuber CEO, I would actually like to also put in streaming hours or at least minimum stream amount per week or something like that, right? Yes. But they kind of also have to understand that since VTubers like this are not earning, let's say, the equivalent of a full-time job, they also have jobs IRL. At most, this is going to be a side hustle. So contracts have to be very, very flexible in that sense, right? They have to understand that. Unless this is an agency that can guarantee full-time job status, putting in like hard streaming hours is just not a bad idea. A good idea, rather. I think there are actually also agencies that do that, like small corpos that do that. And, I fundamentally disagree with it, but they exist. And anybody can do about it. I mean, I get it from the business side of things. That's all. I know. Differences in attitude towards mental health. There's a big cultural difference between Japan and West regarding mental health. It's difficult to convey this in writing without misunderstanding, but from a management standpoint, the typical Japanese approach of pushing and encouraging talent to work through tough times can be problematic in a Western context. Japanese or even Asian management culture emphasizes persistence and endurance, while Western approaches often prioritize individual mental well-being. Yes, the West is very individualistic. Every new creator knows that in the early days you won't get many viewers. It's not always fun, but pushing them just a bit harder so they can break through was extremely difficult from a communication standpoint. Some talents did keep streaming consistently without any push, but for the level of success we needed, it was tough to get high enough percentage of them to do so. For those who don't know, the streaming hours and consistency are the two biggest factors to drive revenues and bonus in the mobile streaming apps. I guess Nexus talents can sense it as a bonus structure were designed purely based on these two metrics on the platform. Oh. I mean, I guess he understands that one cultural difference. He may not understand all the difference, but he understands that part. Okay. Rising staff of costs. Around the same time, Nijisanji got embroiled in a massive wave of controversy. Short, it was the clash of Japanese management styles and Western talents. Top talents leaving, an Asia-based staff tried to manage North American talents, and the gap between the company and creators grew bigger and bigger. Eventually, the departing talent ignored NDA restrictions and leaked internal details, forcing... What? What? Eventually, the departing talent ignored NDA restrictions and leaked internal details, forcing... What? I'm just going to think that this is probably a wording issue since this is... He's not that good at English, right? It's probably an ESL moment. I mean, hey, I have my ESL moment. Is he actually defending Riku here? I mean, I'm sure that it's not Riku's fault that Selen got terminated, right? Like, at least it's not his fault directly. Like, it wasn't Riku that told Selen to go kill herself. Well, that didn't happen, but like, the whole thing about Selen being ignored, has all these things happening for a while now, all these sorts of things, yeah. He idolizes Tazumi? Is that actually real? I mean, is there any instances where he actually idolized Tazumi before this? He's saying that Doki was the one leaking stuff. Yeah. What the hell? Okay. Talents saw all of this happening. To avoid a similar fate, we felt pressured to hire staff living in the same time zone as our talents, which of course meant higher labor costs. So you know what I would do if I was in this situation? As a business owner, I would probably hire an Indonesian, a Malaysian, or a Filipino that I think can like actually. So here's the thing. You don't. If time zone is an issue, then it's not gonna be an issue. You know why? In any country out there, there are going to be a lot of freelancers, of people in the management side that is actually willing to work graveyard shifts for relatively higher pay than their average. Instead of paying a staff member 2,000, like let's say $4,000 a month, you can hire a Filipino for $1,000 a month that will still do the same job but work on the time zone for particular talents. You know what I mean? Again, if time zone is the issue, then it's not an issue. It's really not an issue. The issue here is our management that actually understands the culture. Which is, you know, in this industry, probably a little rare. Then again, it's hard. I understand it's hard. Because we were trying to recruit talents at a rapid pace, we also needed more managers. Our cash flow was draining quickly. In hindsight, we should have slowed down. Okay, so he realizes the mistake now. Okay. We got carried away with an unrealistic pace of growth in talent acquisition and team expansion, which I deeply regret. End of the money splash period. At the first, platform was showering creators with bonus campaigns, which let our top talents earn a lot. But as soon as that ended, they suddenly weren't making nearly as much. This was similar to what happened when Pococa and 17 Live withdrew from the US. The local tipping culture in North America is different and weaker. Also, people care about percentage of their tip actually goes to the streamer. It was hard to justify the same level. True. So, in Japan and in China, most of the money that you donate to your streamer actually goes to the agency. Like, I think for a lot of them, it's like 70-30, 80-20. Yeah? I actually know this, chat. I'm not gonna confirm which talent agencies or which companies in China and Japan does this, but it's actually what's going on in there. Rough. Hold on, let me just actually move this. There we go. It's usually high, yeah. Because in China, well, in the Asia in general, there's this culture that, how do I want to describe this? There's a culture of the company made you. You know what I mean? The company made you, so it deserves a lot or most of the talent of the money that you earn. You know what I mean? You got here because of us, X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. So he's not wrong. He's not wrong about this. It is true. That's why when you open this sort of business model, you really can't open it up in the US, bro. You really, not in the US, not in any culture where it's too different from the one that you're used to. Harry, open up a Nexus in China. It might actually work. The group comes first. Yeah, the group comes first. Gradually, we realized talents couldn't earn as much as we had hoped. Okay, makes a lot of sense. The E and VTuber community in particular was extremely critical of AI. Many believed AI art steals illustrators' jobs, so anyone using AI art was an enemy. Our partner platform was actively developing AI-based features for streamers and to expand the creator base, which set off a huge backlash. Talents not wanting to be labeled as people who support AI left the platform. They didn't want to get caught in the crossfire and simply declared, "I'm not streaming here anymore." Sure, streaming on YouTube and Twitch didn't necessarily mean they'd make more money immediately at all. In terms of time efficiency, streaming on partnered platforms is still more profitable for both the talent and the company. However, at that point, it felt like things gradually spiraled out of control. How do I want to describe this? I think AI right now in VTubing, well, I mean AI in general, as long as it's, you know, I think AI is at the time where I do genuinely think that it's too early for its own good. But I think 4 to 5 years from now, these complaints are not gonna exist. Idol did the opposite. Talent got the bigger cuts and they fumbled. Yeah, no, you have to. It's a balance, chat. There's a reason why 50-50 is the standard in the industry for this. The company has to make money, but you just can't fucking take everything from the talents, you know? Yeah, there has to be a balance. And as an agency, because look, if you're an agency and you're taking a lot from your talents, you gotta be able to get that fucking talent a lot, right? You gotta be able to give them concerts and shit like that. Make that money actually be useful for something. Yeah. It's not that tech, it's how you use it. If only people could train AI without using the internet, people would be okay with it. If we can't train... I don't know how else we can train AI without the internet, though. That's the thing. Right? Because the concept of generation as in like creating stuff, makes it so that you have to learn from other prior works in order to create your other stuff, right? Like, I actually get the whole philosophical notion about how other artists and other writers just learn from the other artists and other writers before them. Like, obviously, like, they're not completely the same, but fundamentally they are. So how are you going to train AI without the internet? I mean, obviously, there's legal stuff that I completely agree with that makes that difficult. But as long as that legal stuff, like the whole legality and the copyright shit around it is fixed, I think that's when it's going to start being okay. Right now, I think the safeguard for that right now is making it so that YouTube or other platforms have to disclose the fact that something is AI generated, but I don't think that's completely safe. I don't think that's it. I think there has to be more precautions to actually protect the copyright of the thing that got stolen. You know what I mean? Yes, but an artist does that. Oh yeah, no, I agree. AI can't put like human touches into art. It just replicates, which is, you know, the point. Yeah. They could have offered a royalty for the information that they used. I don't know. I feel like that's difficult though, because then any AI company would start claiming that they didn't violate, or that they didn't, like, you know, they didn't use any particular information. They used only this part of the information. So then I will only pay you for this part, not completely all of it, even though they use all of it. Like, you know, it's really hard. But I'm going to leave that responsibility on the lawmakers. I don't know how to fix it. I'm gonna be real. Yeah. This is how our original strategy and business model fell apart. Let's go! Negative spiral in the community. Our Discord server was initially meant to be a place for everyone to grow together and compete positively. But it gradually turned into a hotbed of complaints. In voice chats, a few members would vent about our management and the platform. They criticized our decision to keep recruiting new talents rapidly, as well as how we manage talents. I wanted to shut down the community function altogether, but staff argued that removing it would kill our agency's core value. Meanwhile, negativity in the community led some members to take breaks from streaming. Rather than inspiring each other, the community had become a place that discouraged people from trying. This isn't anime, bro. This is the real world. Compete positively is not... I know Hololive does that, right? I know Hololive members say that, you know, it's frustrating that certain people in our members or in our company are able to grow very fast, but, you know, I use that to inspire me. I take a lot of inspiration from X, Y, and Z. No. Because that implies you chose the correct character. The correct person. that can draw inspiration from other successes. This industry is cutthroat, very backstabby, very, very negative. There's a reason why the EN VTubing community, especially in the indie side, has the reputation that it has. And that's why I avoid it. I'm not, chat, you have to realize, I'm acquaintances with quite a few VTubers, but I'm not friends with them. There are like, what, 11, 10 people that I consider my friends in the VTubing industry, because I remember back then, back in 2022, any person, I was like a stupid, dumb motherfucker, right? Any person that actually approached me, and then we had like positive interactions, we'd play video games together or something like that, I'd consider them my friend. Until you land in hot water, until you say a take that they disagree with, until they have like the slightest inconvenience with you, and then they stop talking to you, or like lambast you on Twitter, or vague post about you, or something like that, right? That does happen. That does happen. I've learned to be very casual, very, very heavy with the term friend these days. He made that community himself. Yep. That's what people are. For the prospect of success, of money, of being better than anyone, of power, people become animals. You can't. It is an anime, is all. At this point, it was clear we had to make a drastic change. To this stage, we already invested a lot just to produce the live 2D models for other talents, keep the academia running, and make sure talents always have some talent managers to talk to. I feel bad for the talent managers in here, probably. I feel bad for the talent managers. I feel like it's not their fault. I feel like the talent managers are doing well, or were doing well, if the business was able to operate for as long as it did. But when you're managing like fucking what, like 10 talents at a time or something, yeah, you're probably not going to be working at maximum capacity or maximum efficiency, you know? I haven't been able to make the projected return on the investment due to various factors explained above. I needed to face the reality, seeing the decline of the company's cash level every month in the rapid pace. We could double down on the original strategy, risk losing many talents, but introduce stronger contractual obligations. Ooh. Not the right call. I would like to think that's not the right call. We could pivot to YouTube or Twitch, which many talents actually wanted, but after speaking with other often mid-sized NEA agency owners, I realized almost no one was doing financially well. The agencies surviving after around 2023 were either well-funded or had businesses that could subsidize the investments needed to scale. So he makes that realization late into the game. He actually realized that late? Damn. Of course nobody's making money in VTuber agencies. I don't even have to talk to any agency to realize that most of them are probably not making money. Because not everyone is making money, only like what, 3 people are probably making money in every agency, and that money is used to spend on other projects. Chat, a lot of the CEOs that you know right now in like mid to small corpos, they have not made any money from their agencies. I can guarantee you that much. That's why for a lot of them, it's either a passion project or a long-term investment. A lot of them are just probably waiting for a Brave Group moment where they get bought out. Face Connect took a while. I think right now Face Connect is cash flow positive, but for a while it took a while. I don't remember how long though. Face Connect had to wait 3 years to finally be in the black. 3 years? Did Sakura confirm that? I actually don't know. But yeah, I do know that Face Connect took a while. Again, you don't have to be a business owner to realize nobody is making money in the agency. No agency is making money in the industry. The only, again, blah, blah, blah. We as a startup company did not have any business projects that could produce profit to invest back in Nexus. Continuing the current operations means starting the countdown to bankrupt, which I really needed to avoid. Ultimately, I had to admit that our initial hypotheses were off, and I had to accept that it would be very... Okay, cool. He actually admits it. Cool, cool, cool. We decided it was no longer sustainable to operate as a V-Mobile Live streamer agency and shifted towards closing the agency function. Okay, so they're making a Nexus 2.0. In many talent industries, music, IRL influencers, it's become standard to scout and support individuals who already have traction or are beginning to grow, rather than grooming ESL. But you know what? Based. I appreciate that, Harry. I would also probably use the same terminology, but I would use it purposefully. Rather than grooming total newbies from scratch, in the VTuber world, it's common to produce talents from scratch, largely because companies want to create new IPs, but look at VShojo, a well-known name in the West. They don't own the IP, they just act as an agency for sponsorship, merch, etc. Brave Group's V4 Mirai is also bringing in... Come on, bro. Come on. Come on. The tide is changing? No, people have been doing this for a while, man. People have been doing this for a while. For VShojo, that's literally what they've been doing since 2020. And that's why they're so popular. VShojo is not popular because of VShojo. VShojo is popular because the talents, their founders, were popular. Come on, what do you mean? You just realized this now? Streamer agencies depend entirely on platform. Instead of splitting revenue with each talent, you might explore a business to model with a platform pays you a management fee or bonus fee, which Nexus was mostly based on. We didn't take any cut from all revenues talents made on the platform partnered platforms, but it'd still be very dependent on the platform. If streaming on the platform isn't as monetizable for talents as other mainstream platforms, or if the bonus structure for agencies is weak, you can't sustain the business, especially in live streaming apps. There's a massive difference in how much a streamer can earn depending on the platform. I've seen cases where a talent moved from one platform to 17 Live and tripled their revenue, then doubled it again on TikTok Live without changing contents. We at Nexus couldn't utilize those dynamics effectively. Yes, because you're in VTubing. Because you're in VTubing. Feature-focused agencies could be the future. Instead of a full spectrum management, focusing on specific functions like sponsorship sales, merch, content. Oh, so they want to be a VShojo? Is that it? So they want to be a VShojo. They want to hire established indies, produce merch for them, get them sponsorships, and like find ways to increase their revenue stream. Okay. I mean, you'd have to compete with Mythic, with VShojo, with you know, still you're still going to compete with other agencies out there, but yeah. For talents who wanted to keep their avatars, we gave options to keep rights so that they could continue independently. A lot of people worked hard in many ways. I regret not being able to nurture each person or make our vision of growing both individual talents and agency a reality. We ended up causing a lot of confusion with our sudden closure. I feel incredibly sorry. I genuinely hope they can work toward their dreams at their own pace. The week I had to discuss the closure and contract terminations with the teammates who had supported me since early days was simply one of the most humiliating and painful moments of my life. Aww. To some extent, I feel bad for him. I really do. He reminds me of one of those very, very positive-minded, you know, those optimistic people that just didn't do their enough. I don't. Oh yeah, no, understandable if you don't. I'm just more like, what's I call it? Empathetic, sympathetic, or maybe I'm just easily emotionally black. I'm very emotionally like manipulated. Yep. Don't he walk into this bear trap? Oh yeah, no, he did, and that's the sad part. He walked into this intentionally, without seeing the bear trap, but knowing that the bear trap was there. You know what I mean? Emotionally vulnerable, easily manipulated. No, I've been told by IRL friends that I'm easily emotionally manipulated as well. That's the thing. That's why when I feel a certain emotion, like when I feel bad for people, I immediately don't trust it. Like I don't feel my internal judgment. I don't trust my internal judgment. Because I've been told that I'm easily manipulated, and it's really easy to get under my skin. If I was a woman, I would probably oh god, it's going to sound super sexist. Oh god, no, why did I say this? Okay. Still, I have to continue saying it so I have to say it so I don't like lose my point, right? But if I was a woman, I would probably be one of those girls that get like emotionally manipulated by sad girls who pretend to be sad boys who pretend to be depressed for sex. Like, one of those guys that's like, oh god, I'm so depressed. Oh, nobody loves me except you. Can you, do you believe in me, right? I would really appreciate it if you could show that belief by being a little spark in my life by allowing me to have sex with you. If I was a woman, I would probably have sex with him. I'm so emotionally easily manipulated. I'm gonna be real with you. The perfect woman. The perfect woman, right? Bro, I would be groomed so easily. I would be groomed so easily. You're dead to me. Yeah, holy shit. No, I do agree that I'm easily manipulated though. Rebranding Nexus. During the Nexus operations, we built a valuable network with agencies and indie talents in North America and Southeast Asia. I still believe in the potential of this global vtuber. Don't do that, man. If you don't understand the West, or you can't like properly integrate yourself into the Western culture, don't learn it first. Don't do anything rash. Don't waste your money. Damn. Saved by your sex, I guess. Good job on that gender gotcha. I mean, I haven't seen a woman do that to me. But if a woman does that to me, I mean, yeah, duh. He would commit. VShoujo works because they have a Western mindset. He will fail again. 100%. Yeah. VShoujo 100% work because of the Western mindset. Back to the drawing board. Oh wait, no, we haven't read this one. Oh, okay, never mind. That's my vision for now. So you want to do a VShoujo mythic talent, or what's I'ma call it? Activate. I suggest that Harry actually does his research on this first, if he actually is serious about this. Right? I'm still skeptical, but damn, do your research first. Activate is, I think, the most accurate, well, maybe not the most. Actually, you know what? VShoujo probably, yeah. Back to the drawing board. That said, I'm not certain that doing this alone is our end goal. Growth in the sector is slower than expected. So just being a marketing advertising agency might be tough, but you have to find something to survive as a business company. Although I know the startup mantra is always focus, I'll likely be experimenting across a range of opportunities to see where we can invest our resources next. Okay. Oh, I see it. It literally windowed Roblox business. Okay, let me take a sip and then we'll continue. What our company wants to do. This means helping creators bridge Japan and overseas markets, vice versa. Sometimes we'll help export Japanese creators' content and culture abroad. Other times we'll bring overseas creators' content or culture to Japan. Right now, 2 small lines of business are generating some revenue. This includes supporting Japanese creator support services, helping English speakers enter Japan. It's still experimental, but we have team members with experience at My Anime List, Tokyo Otaku Mode, as well as an overseas influencer in-house. We're pooling our knowledge to build a service only we can provide. Okay, I guess good luck with that. Conclusion. Moving forward. Oh wait, no, not. Oh, wait, Roblox. I met a 21-year-old talented entrepreneur here in Malaysia. We're co-developing
Roblox solutions for IP holders. The number of examples in Japan is slowly increasing, and I believe Roblox is currently the quickest route to accessing a global IP for audience. Oh my god, let's go! Oh my god! Okay, so, chat, what if? What would the faces be on our faces if somehow his Roblox business is actually the most successful one? Chat, there are entire syndicates in Roblox. I would know because I played Roblox. At least for a while back then. Bro, oh my god. The money that comes in out of this fucking kids game is insane. Some of the memes are actually half ironic and half serious. They actually make a lot of money in there. So, you know, I'm very still skeptical of this. It's a pretty weird angle. But if it works, and they make a lot of money in the future, then it works. It's already spawning new games and IPs. My partner company has been heavily involved in Roblox projects for Twice and Blackpink, successfully building fan communities. Now, major IPs like One Piece and Attack on Titan has also started venturing into Roblox, indicating this is quite different from a short-lived metaverse marketing trend. Oh my god! Imagine the future of metaverses is not actually Facebook. It's not actually VR chat. It's fucking Roblox! Imagine! Oh, fucking imagine, chat. That's so painful, but it's so funny. We still talking about Nexus? We are still talking about Nexus. It would be so fucking funny. Leveraging that partner's operational knowledge and development resources and combining them with our ability to bring in an audience from outside the platform, we're co-creating solutions for global brand IPs. If you have a slight interest, I'd love to talk. Okay. Roblox tubers? Yep. Probably. Roblox tubers. Conclusion, moving forward after failure. 1 year attempt at running a English mobile streamer agency ultimately ended in quote failure. During that year, I kept running into walls, painfully aware of my own shortcomings as I tried to shape the business. It was mentally tough at times, but I also learned an enormous amount. If you read this far, thank you so much. If you want to do any... Oh, he turned this into an ad. Okay. Anime or VTuber related promotions abroad. If you want to leverage IP in Roblox. I'm so sorry. I can't take this seriously. If you want to leverage IP in Roblox. Oh my god, it's so fucking good. I'm not... by the way, I'm not like ridiculing him for this. It's just so funny. If you're curious about cross-border creative ventures connecting Japan and the world, or if you're simply created in me or for creator itself, please feel free to get in touch. To the talents reading this, I truly apologize for dragging you so many changes. Seeing everyone create content day after day, dealing with their own struggles gave me enormous strength. I sincerely hope you'll continue pursuing your dreams at your own pace. Finally, this article is not to blame anyone at all. This is just a self-reflection to acknowledge my failure in company management and my failure to build a better operational system that could have sustained the business I originally envisioned. However, it is still something I can learn from my next ventures. Okay. Well... good luck on this, Harry. Really. Clotho then... I think it was after Clotho that then responded to this. He says this, right? I just want to say I really appreciate the community and connections I've made through many VTubers interactions with Nexus. Meeting Mary and his Ink Dogs, Rima and her Kitsunes, the peeps over at VTuber Memes, Awesome Palace at SVA, Mythos, Globy, Demipack, Neko Ali Anime. Hey, what about me, Clotho? What about me? What about me? Where's DN and his what do I call you guys? What are you guys called? VTuber names are overrated. Bunny fuckers. True. Okay, bunny fuckers. You're all what helped me become the VTuber I was today. At the least I want to express is my absolute gratitude for everyone giving us Nexus talents the wait and see approach despite the many fair skepticism that we faced. I always recount this story, but as the first one up, I got so nervous because of all the buzz that surrounded our debuts that I ended up throwing up before my debut stream, before my first stream rather. I was seeing other people say that they saying all these kinds of words, realizing that even if they went out of their way to download any live to see what we were all about, made me so happy and proud of the hard work I've done to prepare for it, especially the GOAT, those who took so much time of their way to restream us on Twitch for those who can't have access to any live on iOS. The criticism I got after helped me dedicate myself to improvement as I took on dedicated vocal lessons and overjoyed hearing what I was showing a lot of improvement with each karaoke stream. Okay. Yeah. Basically, thank you everybody. Got names. But they were specific members who I saw were going so above and beyond what was expected of them to organize events to grow excitement and unity and Nexus and even organize ways for us to speak more clearly with our suggestions and grievances. I was starting to lose inspiration because of some things, but they showed me that they were a great desire to lift everyone up. For that, I'm thankful. To all the managers, I admire all the hard work for the daunting task of handling many of us. I still carry a lot of the advice that I still received until today, and they have helped me find some kind of direction, which has always been a big trouble that I ran into. TLDR, I just want to say that although there was a lot of skepticism with Nexus talents, I am forever thankful for all the VTuber community for taking the wait and see approach for giving us a chance. The community and the talents, both the praise and criticism we got, were the things that helped us for as long as we did. Okay. You're welcome, brother. You're good, my guy. What are we? What are we? Some sort of suicide squad? You're bunny fuckers now. For legal reasons, you're not mentioned. True. DN fishing for mentions. True. Come on, Clotho. What's going on here? Do you hate me? No, I'm memeing. But imagine though. So yeah, that's what we have right now. Other talents. Hold on. Did Lulu Lasso say anything about this? Lulu Lasso. I insist on nuisances. No, that's news. That's on your people. Oh wow. I received questions as to why I'm featured on the Nexus Studio website. My chapter with Nexus has been closed. I'm not affiliated with Nexus. Okay. So flat out saying nope. Nuh-uh. Interesting. Wow. What else did it? Okay, I want to see the retweets. 22 retweets? Oh, okay, let's see. There's a lot to digest in this, and a lot of it is really bad optics and actually does not make things look better for the Western audience. Let's go over it. Okay, Tazatal, let's go. Let's see if I actually agree with him. Now I want to see other people's takes. Because the business model of a VTuber live agency is heavily dependent on platforms. It's relatively easy to generate revenue without burning too much capital as long as the platform pays as well. Oh yeah, I guess this is true. I actually didn't even think about that. True. Careful, you failed to market your Western talents to Western audiences properly because, again, in Japan. Yep. We talked about this, trying to export Japanese culture without understanding the Western culture. Not understanding that some things just does not mesh well. Yep. Okay, I agree with this. Again, I agree with this. We mentioned this. Yep. Yep. I agree with this. Guy actually just needs to research before coming into the before coming into another business venture here in the industry. He really needs to research properly. He's not doing well. Like it's like super embarrassing to a certain extent. Let's see. Oh, hey, Azihara. Oh, hi, Azihara. For the love of God, don't get into the business of VTubing. This was a catastrophic failure, and everyone I know was screaming iceberg at you while you kept navigating the Titanic straight through it. How many talents' dreams did you crush with empty promises, all for some cash? Yep. True. Bro, so here's the thing, right? Here's the thing that I actually kind of half appreciate about Legal Mindset. He is a complete newbie in the industry. But for some reason, I think he understands the culture more than your average fucking businessman in the industry. Jesus. Oh wow, this is an Iriam talent? Wow, okay. Wait, chat, so one thing I wanted to confirm though is that where is the part where he actually like sucks Riku's dick? Where's the part where he sucks Riku's dick? I saw that a lot of you said that he said that he likes Riku Tazumi, he idolizes Riku Tazumi. Where does he actually say that? Riku? Nijisanji? Okay. Ah, fuck me. I believe that's when he starts talking about his company. Okay. I don't see it though. It's clear in the JP statement. Oh my god, so there's actually some omissions, huh? So there are omissions. Okay, let's and then we pull DeepL. Okay. Nijisanji. Armchair? Oh, okay. News finished streaming? Oh shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, News says. I was streaming over her, I didn't realize. I just woke up. Stupid dumbass, bro. I looked armchair. Oh god, I guess I'm still groggy, huh? Oh my god. Oh god. Here, armchair, expert. Hello? Why aren't you shouting? Is he banned? Yeah, here we go. Is he shadow banned? Oh, he's SEO. Yeah, no, exactly. I was like, wait, what the fuck is going on here? Hey, armchair, you might have a slight SEO issue here, bro. You might. Okay.
But in any case, he still has the same hypothesis, right?
I want to see the difference.
Pull theirs as well.
Jesus fucking Christ, 5 hours?
You are all one unit, and that
I just want to find it. I just want to find it. Like you can tune into Armchair stream, by the way, of being if you want to see the difference of the two things. 5 hour exactly. Okay. Oh, never mind. Check the comments for timestamps. Okay.
he's managed to build up in North America and Southeast Asia. Look no further than the original Twitter post in which he posted his statement.
Hi, News. No, I should have raided you. I'm sorry. I realize. Wait. I want to find it. I just want to find it.
However, the next push...
I want to find it. Where is it? Where's him sucking? Oh, here it is. Okay, good.
The next
I want to see this.
The challenge of promoting commitment.
Okay.
Quote, contracts that don't force streaming hours. When you run a global agency, there are many legal and cultural constraints. If you try to impose...
Okay. Sorry, Armchair. I just want to see the part where he sucks Riko Tazumi's dick.
Under the US or local label, bring Asian work culture into everything business. Looking back, I think we could have found ways around this. Like, not mandating streaming hours explicitly, but let's go. Could have gotten a Mao benefit. For fuck's sake. And to be fair,
God, I want to see it.
The original statement was pretty much the same. The next section of obvious reluctance that he has to the idea of round. Able regret.
God, I'm so obsessed with this. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with this. I am so obsessed with this.
And how Tazumi had to come out and bow to audiences and apologize for causing concern. Whose side does he sound like he's on? Niji and Tazumi, or Doki? What's NDA? Exactly. Try to think about the two. Or go hug your Riku body pillow. My thoughts exactly. Niji and his management. He's cooked clearly to sit Twitter X and how does Harry hub for? Yes, I can understand.
Chat, it seems like there isn't actually anything.
To how Selen.
Because, like, we already know that he's, like, trying to imply that he sides with Riku Tazumi.
As his fucking Oshi. And it turns out that wasn't just a joke.
But I wanted to see the part where he just sucks Riku's dick, like, explicitly. But, well, whatever. Damn. Riku Tazumi, huh? Riku fucking Tazumi? Riko's apology wasn't to the fans or it was to any color's shareholders. Oh yeah, no, a lot of the things that Nijisanji said at the time was towards the shareholders. I mean, why do you think they said the whole Selen's termination is negligible? Yep. It's whatever. I want to see more of the retweets. Let's go through the retweets. Temu Tazumi, that's insane. Insists that all those critics on his shotgun approach on crack and steroids are negative reception from drama tubers and antis, yet at the same time he never admits how this has proven to both hurt talent and fans simply for not gaining their numbers. Yep, we mentioned that. Yeah, okay, so everybody's basically just shitting on him then. Yep. And the initial backlash of all this sort of thing, though, was for this, right? For this. Florks, the CEO of SVA, actually came in here and, like, violated him. Well, not maybe violated him, like literally violated him. Where is it? This one. Flork comes out here and says, I urge you to reconsider using former talents' IP in the advertising and design. You just release this IP to the talents. Let them actually own their IPs now. Do you actually have the licensing rights to do this? Do you have consent from former Nexus talents to be used this way? Wow. They want to. Yep. Hi, Flork. Yes, it's clearly shared and agreed on the termination agreement to transfer the IP rights to talents. Companies retain a license to use the avatar strictly for the purpose of company's marketing. Okay. So, this will be done in a way that does not interfere with or hinder the talent's ongoing activities and branding. I see. If it's all legal, then it's fine. Is the legality really the issue of this, though? No, obviously not. It's optics. It's just complete optics. Even in Japan, they don't do this. Even in Japan, they don't do this. The last time anybody did this was probably Kizuna, not Kizuna, it was Brave Group. No, well, technically Waktor, but like the first real big drama when this happened is Waktor. Was Brave Group. And they got a lot of shit for that. They got a lot of shit for that. So no, it's not the legality. Oh hey, VTuber memes. Hi. Becoming more difficult to create things that only VTuber agents can do equals value. On the other hand, live broadcast agencies are a world where the more people you have, the more you'll earn. I don't want to exploit them, but... Yep. Yep. Oh, Aquaraki, thank you for the $1 donation. Get back in the sauna, Harry. Yep. I think he just needs to stop. Or if he wants to make another Nexus, a Nexus 2.0, do it in China. That's all. That's all. Happy birthday. Oh, hey, my birthday's tomorrow. 2 days from now. But yes. Anyway, that's what we have for you. Next up, though. I mean, the next topic that we have to talk about, obviously, is this. Because it's Nijisanji, right? I'm so sorry, by the way, for, like, transitioning that fast from this absolute disaster fest into this. But I think that this in of itself is also a disaster fest. How much bullying does Harry need to receive to stay indefinitely in the sauna? I don't know. I wouldn't do it. I would, guys. We get it. It's Niji. Chat. Look at this. He's back! Or is she really? February 3, 2025. Keep up to many more new magical experiences for you. What magical experiences? The magical experience that you made 4 years ago? By the way, chat. By the way, this person been streaming on her PL for the past 2 years or something. And the surprising thing is that a lot of people are not... a lot of people are in full-blown support for this. Oh, by the way, 53k retweets and 10 million views doesn't look like it's good optics. God damn. Like, I don't know, man. Like, just drop Roa, Nijisanji. Just drop Roa. It's too late for her. It's too late for you. She's already happy streaming somewhere else. I don't know why. I know that Nijisanji kept her because they want to win that lawsuit. They want to really prove damages. They want to set a precedent, make an example out of fucking what's his name? Narukami Sabaki. But it's over, bro. You lost. Damn. Stop it. It's been 4 years. And they're still making the ever-living shit out of her. Ugh. Whatever, man. Whatever. Ugh. Oh, hi, Lindsay Neko. Oh, Lindsay Neko. Long time. I haven't seen you in a while. Damn, who was she? It seems kind of familiar. Remember when there was drama in Nijisanji between that one VTuber and then another VTuber who she claims was imitating her? Rima made a whole video about it, if I remember correctly, right? Yeah, Rima made a video about it. Yeah. Insane. Was she the one who bullied Luna out? I don't remember. No, it wasn't her. It wasn't her. It wasn't her. Luna was bullied a long time before this happened. Like probably 2019. Oh shit, parrot video? Oh shit, parrot video? New parrot video? Again, I just woke up, chat. Oh, 13 hours ago. Let's fucking go. Okay. We are going to watch this probably on my birthday stream. Okay? On my birthday stream. Which is happening 2 weeks from now. Not 2 weeks from now, 2 days from now. That way we can have a lot of things to do on my birthday, you know? Yes. Wait, in the early days? Yeah, so the lore behind it is that before Luna was in Hololive, she was actually a Nijisanji member. And a few 2chaners, like, you know, Japanese 4chan and a lot of forum posters saw a lot of posts from her, some doom posting implying that she was not having a fun time and that she was probably being bullied. And, you know, obviously I don't think there was any real confirmation that she was actually bullied. I think there was actually also some small implied things that she said as Luna that might loosely link to her being bullied, but there was never any real confirmation. No. Yep. Sagi, are you drinking already? Nope, I'm not drinking. I just drank water, that's all. Have we gotten to the face card creation? No. No, we haven't. Actually, we are about to. So, I saw a comment in the chat earlier saying that people just forgot about, what's her face? People forgot about Yuri, but no, people didn't forget about Yuri. Yuri was just terminated. So completely different situations. So in here, it's a full-blown graduation. And I think this is phases first. And they're also pulling an affiliate. Look, we have together come to a decision for Saia to conclude her regular activities. Basically, irregular activities. We'll have a final stream on February 10, 2025, celebrating her last birthday together. We'd like to all thank our fans and Fireflies for the amazing support and love for Saia. While we are saddened to see the conclusion of Saia activities, we wish to respect her decision and cherish memories we've made together. We look forward to her occasional appearance in brew projects, such as music videos, group works as a phase world citizen. Saia's social media and YouTube channel will remain, but there will be no future updates past February 11th. Yep, she's basically an affiliate. Yep, basically an affiliate. The uncancelable company, they said. Well, I mean, nobody actually canceled Saia for this, honestly. Because for a while now, people just kind of concluded that Saia's probably graduating because of family reasons, more than anything. I heard she have IRL problems. Yeah, so I don't follow Saia enough to actually, like, make a stern conclusion. I am curious if she's gonna go back to her PL, though. What happened to Saia? Oh, she's just leaving Face Connect. becoming an affiliate. Like, I think she's actually just gonna stop VTubing altogether. I saw some pretty, like, I think I saw it in the, obviously this is going to be not journalism. I'm just talking about this because it's like a phase quote drama. But, I think it was here that I found it. She will probably talk about it. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I am right. Okay. Let's see. Where was it? From what I understand, severe mental health issue, physical health issues, stuck with a family who clearly doesn't give a damn about her. Her father sounds absolutely garbage of a parent, way too strict, forces her to pay rent even though she is struggling daughter, and now she's even had to quit the best job she could have had. I have no idea how she's going to survive now. Yeah, she's been very inactive. It's like, what's her face? Oh, speaking of inactive, what's going on with Momo? There's a lot of inactive agency VTubers these days, chat. There's a lot. Oh, they just took it down? What? No, I want to see the clip, and so I can click the link. She's redacted now. Yeah, I know she's redacted now, but where is she? Like, what happened to her channel? Oh.
I'm taking one for the team.
So her entire channel is actually just privated? She's yeah, no, I know that she's redacted on Twitter. But like I want to know what that means. Rockam MIA because of that. Ooh. I hope she's okay. God damn. I want to see the retweets. Hina from FaZe MIA for a lot of for family emergency. Damn you! Oh wait, is this real? Damn you, FaZe Connect! I will never forgive. You know, sometimes all the shit talk and all the criticisms around FaZe Connect actually sounds ironic these days because a lot of FaZe Connect fans like meme FaZe Connect, but like so I can't tell what's serious and what's not serious anymore. Okay. Okay. Hina is next. It's so over. Hard to tell the level up. Yeah, never take a FaZe. Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard to take about. When a FaZe fan talks about FaZe, it's hard to take them seriously. Oh, that's a lot of doom posting. Actually, that's a lot of doom posting. Actually, you know what? Let's see. Saia, Sai. Fuck, what the hell? No, that's not the spelling, but whatever. I want to see FaZe Connect numbers. FaZe Connect number ending. Let's go. Okay. Let's see FaZe's numbers. What do we have over here? Okay. Obviously, first gen doing pretty well. I know most of them are active. Ayori, okay. Wow. How about NASA? And me. Oh, okay. Probably around 200 viewers. Okay. FaZe alias. Okay. FaZe is probably this gen is probably the most stable out of all of them, it seems. Cause like FaZe Origins, like they're super popular, but like as a group, it seems like the ones who are even is Alias. Is this? But that's just me. It could be wrong. Yori, Nasa, and Michiru are low as JP. Yeah, no, exactly. I know that's why. Oh wow, okay. A lot of the FaZe girls are actually doing pretty well. Pretty well. You know, is it just me? Is it just me, or DZ sounds like she's more so Fishman's like business partner than anything? I mean, she was a manager after all. Yeah. She is her wife, probably. His nagging wife that Sakana ignores. Yeah. They seem to have that dynamic. It's actually pretty cute. Yeah. Like a partner, a secretary could work. Yeah. A secretary could work. Oh, Rooney is actually the biggest one here. Yeah, actually, in all of the FaZe Euphoria debuts, Rooney was actually she had the best debut in my opinion. It was actually pretty creative. What's going on here? Okay, pretty decent, pretty decent. FaZe Kaleido is interesting. Clara, good job. How about Amy? Oh, she's streaming right now. Oh shit, she's streaming right now. Okay. I'd like to think these are decent viewerships. Okay. Cool. Rooney has really good ASMR and roleplay, which is exactly why I like her. You would probably... one of my favorite streamers. You. Interesting. Yeah, FaZe JP actually... Oh my god, actually, you know what? Is FaZe JP much more successful than vShojo JP? I wanna see. God fucking damn it. It would be so huge if it was. Nah. Oh, we'll see. We'll figure it out. Okay. YouTube. Ooh. But these are YouTube. Let's go to their Twitch. Because Twitch is vShojo's main platform after all. Okay. Let's go. $20K. Okay. 20K followers. That's probably around FaZe JP. Okay. Oh, wrong. Hold on. I want to see everyone. $21K. Pekka is peak. Okay. Probably 19K. Okay. Last one. Hestia Happiness. Twitch. 31K. Okay, so Hestia is the biggest of them. Okay. So I know that Twitch viewers are not the same as YouTube viewers, comparatively speaking. Like, I think a Twitch follower and a Twitch viewer is, quote, worth more than a YouTube follower, but let's see the viewer count. Let's go to Twitch tracker. Hestia happiness. Oh, fuck off. $400. Oh, that's pretty decent. Okay. Okay. Akatsuki di Hotaru. The Meloko phase. Oh, I can believe that. Wow. Okay. Oh, she had an event recently, so probably not a... Okay. Pekka is peak. Oh, they're actually they're actually doing pretty well. Okay, never mind. Actually genuinely thought that they were not that successful, but it seems like they're pretty successful. Pretty good metrics. They probably pull more viewers than Vox these days. Or any Nijisanji member these days, for that matter. God damn. Say it, DN. Is FaZe the fourth biggest AN agency if you don't count Brave as a group as a whole? Are we talking about only in EN or internationally? And how do we determine what biggest means? Because if biggest means by subscriber count per subscriber count of all members as a whole, it would be Idol, but then again they left. Relevancy? Oh, okay. So in terms of relevancy, yeah, no, it's 100% FaZe Connect. A straight second would probably be a fifth, rather. What's a fifth? What's the fifth? It's not Idol anymore. Probably V4 Mirai Idol, yeah. But since their chats have more... They weren't promoted very much in the EN side when they first came out. Yeah, no, that's a good thing. They're JP, so they shouldn't be promoted to EN. The fact that I didn't know how successful they are is a good thing. Because that means they're not marketing it for people like me. They're marketing it to the people that actually watch them, which are the Japanese side. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't have any faith in Vshoujo JP to support Nova. That'll be left to Hani and Kason. I see. Well, no, that's fine. That's fine. Interesting, interesting. I want to see this. Hold on.
Yippee!
Nightmare, see? Crony, try Nightmare! For more XP!
Uh-huh.
How about we increase the Nightmare but we get the Buster?
Okay.
Right? Good idea, right? We got the server, we got the Buster, we are full people!
Uh-huh.
She sounds so dead.
Yeah, right? We're
Damn, Crony's such a bitch, bro. Jesus fucking Christ. What a goddamn senseless whore. Fake some positivity in there, you dumb bitch. Jesus.
for people. I like this plan, see? Someone said I like this plan.
Who said that? You?
Black Knight
Made it up?
03.
Oh, Black
Get somehow.
Uh-huh.
Of all people, Black Knight.
That's racist, Crony.
Man, shove that 125 up your butt. God damn it, man. Yeah, sure.
Yeah!
What a dumb whore.
We're doing great already, you know?
Yeah, Kayla was before Bibu was. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's already like 3.5 hours. I just realized.
We can just have it as like a last thing, nightmare mode,
Yeah.
and finish it with a bang.
You know what, guys? I asked Crony because she played this game like a lot, right? And then I asked like, "Hey, Crony, how long do you think we're gonna play this game?" And then she like, "Yeah,
12.
around one half or like 2 hours."
Yeah, but it's just so fun when I'm playing with you.
Yeah.
Oh, what a fake bitch, dude.
Get some.
Get some help.
I'm telling that get some help to the past Kyle.
Wait. Chat. Did DB make an Anamaguchi cover? Oh my fucking god, they made an Anamanaguchi cover. Oh my god. Wait, it has more views than Doobie's. What? 320k, 9k views. And then Doobie has... Wait! Nimi has more subscriber than Doobie. And then... Oh my god. Chat? Chat? Does DB hate Amelia Watson? Did Fauna hate Watson all along? Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Why does Fauna hate Amelia Watson, man? They used to be so good together. Who could say that they're both obsessed with Miko? No, they just flat out hate each other, I think. No, I'm memeing. Chat, I'm memeing, obviously, right? I'm memeing. Oh shit. What the fuck? Back. Please. All rats are real! All rats are real! Yep. Clipped out of context. Oh shit, imagine though. If anybody's gonna clip that out of context, it's gonna be me. I'm gonna clip myself first, so other people can't clip me. I'm gonna self-report first, so other people can't blackmail me. Oh god, there's a lot of shit that I wanna wanna watch here. I hate the internet. I hated the internet too, buddy. I wanna watch this video. But I'm going to probably save up a lot of these reactions for my birthday stream, chat. I probably will. Oh, I want to watch this. The All Stars member is becoming... Oh, okay. Wow, okay. Yep. Did you see Rama's coverage of Cometa actually led to new info? I mentioned this in my last stream, but like, yeah, a lot of the new info is actually info that I actually kind of half knew already. I just didn't want to report on it. But hell yeah, man. If Rima's able to dig these people out, then good on her. And good on them. Are there subathon? No, I'm gonna stop doing subathons, bro. I'm just gonna do a 24-hour stream for my birthday. That's all. When is your giant out of touch self aggrandizing post-mortem Google Doc? Oh, you mean of what's I call it? A V-pimper? I'd have to hire the talent first and then lambast them for not doing enough, and then like scream at them for expecting that I take 50%. How I failed and why it's not my fault. Real even. V-pimper soon. V-pimper soon. No cake, unfortunately. You know, I don't really celebrate my birthday these days. But anyway, I think this is going to be it for now, chat. I'm going to see you more. We're going to hang out more on the birthday stream. Yes. We're probably gonna play some community games as well. Incredible, we were born one day apart, the end. Oh shit, Senior Tortillas. Are you real or are you shit posting? Can I be the canteen staff for V Pimper? You will be the food for V Pimper. You will literally be hacked into pieces and they're gonna eat you. You know, it's probably going to be the first time you've ever been inside a woman, and it's gonna feel not that great. When's the birthday stream? Soon, actually. Like, birthday stream? Great. Yeah, it's happening here. 35 hours from now. Literally midnight in February 9, which is my birthday. Yep. Hey, Nijisanji, will you do if I start a VTuber company stream? Oh shit, good idea, actually. Wait, good idea. That's gonna be a stream. If I start a VTuber company, I'm gonna make that into a stream. I'm gonna do all the things I'm gonna do if I start a VTuber company. Yep. And we're gonna have a fun time. Anyway, chat, I think that's all going to be it for now, okay? So, yeah, I hope some of you or a lot of you tune into my stream. We're going to do a lot. We're going to do some community games, we're going to react, and going to do some video gaming. And covering stuff that'll happen once this happens. Yep. Excuse me. Thank you for the cheat. Thank you for the stream, chat. Thank you for coming as well. And thank you for the super chats. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.